Right, hello everyone. Today we'll be playing I Expect You to Die. I thought it would be a good restart of the account and to play something more to my liking to see if other people would be excited about playing it. I will start from the beginning. This will hopefully be one full video. Yeah, let's get started.
Alright then, let's make sure your implants are working properly. We wouldn't want any incidents to tarnish our perfect track record. I find sometimes. Now that we're finished with calisthenics, let's move on to dexterity. You found the trigger button. Fully extending that same index finger is what we call pointing. Very useful for pressing buttons. It seems you have a grip on those controls. I've left you Good. Now, I don't normally condone the use of fire indoors, but what the hell? Pick up the lighter on... Excellent. Let's practice aiming with your new telekinetic powers. Push forward on the thumbstick. It's below your... Now that you have the target, pull the thumbstick toward you or down to move the target. The desk looks like a good place for a target. Move it there. While holding the target with the grip button, press the A button to hover it above the very real plant to your left. Don't just drop it, hover it with A or X. Well done. I wish we could afford real plants, but our dry martini budget is disproportionate. Excellent work. Let's try one more if you're feeling frisky. Well, great. Oh, you've passed the test. Now, opening drawers. You're in tip-top shape. I dare say we could double your workload, but we'd never do that. Would we? No. Well...
I'm not really gonna lie, I don't know which one is in order. So I guess we'll play it with whatever order it is that I put it in. Operation Winter Break.
The Alps are known for scenic vistas, prestigious skiing, and hidden hunting lodges. I'll give you one guess as to which one you'll be enjoying during your trip. If you guess the hidden hunting lodge, you win the grand prize, which is a trip to a hidden hunting lodge. We believe Zor's working on a secret machine. Infiltrate the lodge and find that machine.
I feel as if there's deep dive, so I know. Look, there's credits. Operation Squeaky Clean. Okay, so Squeaky Clean. Seat at power. First class. And closing credits. If I can remember correctly.
Indeed,
yes, train.
We're sending you just outside Madrid to infiltrate a Zoraxis facility. Retrieve information on the death engine and get out alive. Good luck.
I think Winter Break is the first one. So, let's get started.
The Alps are known for scenic vistas. You've certainly made yourself comfortable in Zor's private hunting lodge. I hear the agency is handing out lodges just like this one to any agent who finds the new machine Zor is working on. If I were you, I'd find that machine.
8-6.
Machine access restricted. Insert control cartridge.
I do not have one. I don't want to put anything in there yet, just in case. Right, oh! Okay. So I haven't played this in a while. Actually, no, I would want to take the fedora. There we are. Actually, it might be a bit distracting. Does that pull down? No. What about this? Don't think that's much useful. What else can we do? Oh.
Door alarm triggered. Tear gas activated.
Aha! Yes. Okay. So this is the different, like, ports. And this is basically, like, what it is. Neutralized security force. They have, like, what looks to be a reflector. And this is a crystal core. Basically, it shows what it is. We'll get to it soon enough. Right, so what is this? I have forgotten what this is for. Yes, this is to show about the deer thing. We can just throw that away. What else is there to be used? All these books. Okay. We don't have any cards, so we're going to have to look for it. I'd expect it to be somewhere, but I'm not sure.
Machine access restricted. Insert control cartridge.
There we are. Money. What else is there around here that could be used? So we have this. So we have lighter, cigar, and then ashtray. So 3, 8, 6. There we go. So we have, what is this? This is like the different wavelengths of the different crystals. So now that we have this card, we can shut that and place the card in here.
Control cartridge accepted. Voice authentication required. Authentication failure. Deploying bear archer.
The easiest way to repel this is to grab it and push it over by the bear.
Bear disarmed. Security malfunction. Insert datasphere override.
This is the datasphere. Datasphere.
This doesn't bode well.
This is
Just as we
anti-gravity.
feared. Zor's new device appears to have the power to affect gravity. You must destroy that machine.
From the other picture, I would reckon that we need a red crystal.
Crystal unstable. Machine malfunction. Laser defense mode 1.
Zor certainly knows you're there now. We're sending a helicopter to extract you. That machine must be destroyed before it arrives.
Crystal unstable. Laser defense mode 2.
Your helicopter's arrived, but it can't get close until you destroy that machine.
crystal unstable.
There we go.
Nicely done. There's nothing like an explosive finish to foil a villain's plans once and for all.
Continue.
I have good news, Agent. As everyone knows, you are my third favorite field operative, and as such, I managed to find some money in the budget for that vacation you always mention after nearly dying. Grab the new reel in the door, and we'll be off and running. Now, because I have a passing fondness for you,
I feel as if, like, although this game has been worked on really, really hard, and I do love it to bits because it's a really good game, and the other two are really good as well. I'm just not much more for the,
Attention, ladies and gentlemen. The train has run into a bit of a problem, but don't worry, we will sort it out and have you moving again shortly. For your safety, please remain in your cabins.
I'm not much for the, like, speech, because I just want to get it done. Obviously, if you were to listen to it and take your time, then it might make things easier, but I would just rather get it done. So this looks like that. So 1, 2, 3. And it opens this little bit here. So now we have an earpiece,
well
a
done.
screwdriver.
I have a small favor to ask. Great job. Not that this is a job, obviously. Before
Shut up,
getting
Pamela.
back to enjoying your very real vacation, find out which cabin the defector is in and send them something with the agency logo on it.
Right, so we're in room 4. Spam the room service button. Then they will
Look
send you
at
something.
that. A free
Which will
gift.
open this.
I couldn't be more jealous of all the fun you're having. Anyway, send the defector something agency related to make contact.
But we need to find out which room she's in.
Cabin 6. 1. Message.
Zor says to take care of this.
So it can't be this one. That's ours. Polish.
Cabin 1. 1. Message.
1 star, armored.
That's another goon.
Can I look out the window? There's some large vehicle blocking the tracks.
So, now we know which one we're looking for. We're looking for number 5. And say we send this. See, another earpiece.
Listen closely. I'm only going to explain this once. I need to know I can trust you. Send me the pardon, and I will send you the intel you want.
Okay then. So, the royal pardon is behind that, there's a door there, basically. So this should open it. Yes. See, there's money and a pardon.
Oh, thank you. I can now pursue my music wherever it takes me. The device I sent has what you want. The combination is the date of my birthday. And
I can't believe it. They killed her. Get that device open, Agent.
Right, now, we have to find, from the clues that we have around here, what the defector's birthday is. Although she died, it's not easy to get the information, because if you look on here, it says 19, but you cannot see anything here. And then you look over to this sheet of paper, and you can see obviously all the information about the train and the next mission, and there should be something that details about the thing. Oh, look at that. I forgot about that. So 1, 2, 3. Is it that, or is it this? You have a stopwatch. Which, it doesn't really help. It has nothing to do with it. This is the like who stopped. So if we grab something like this, because we're going to need to be able to do that, we can shove all this out, because it's not all that useful. If you wouldn't mind giving me a second, I have a message. Right. So looking at what information we're given with this paper, it doesn't look like there's a great amount of it. So if we look around, or we can even just like attempt to do something like that. Look, this doesn't give enough information about what it is that we need. So if I am correct, it is 2, 1, 1. Yes.
Well done. One last thing. Insert that tape into the reader. Perfect. We're receiving the data. Transmitting it has apparently alerted Zor's assassins to your position. Good for them.
Room service.
It's best to try and take the gun. Yes, there we go.
Ah, the old gun through the mail slot trick. I used to do that at the office when I was an agent. I was asked to stop.
Right, let's try and dodge these. Because if you get hit by it, you will die. I try my best. And there we go. I think there is a way to do it as to where you can't get stabbed, but I just cannot remember for the life of me.
The train has run into a bit of a problem, but don't worry, we'll sort it out and
Well done. I have a small favor to ask that has nothing to do with work. This is a vacation, after all. Oddly enough, a Zor agent is aboard your train and wishes to help us by defecting to our side. It's quite the coincidence that you'd both be on the same train. Really, what are the chances? Find out which cabin they're in by tapping into the phone system.
See, now that we know all this, we can
And
quickly
that,
run through
a free
it.
gift. I couldn't be more jealous of all the fun you're having. Anyway, send the defector something agency-related to make contact.
So now we could put that in there. We could pull this so that we can skip the cutscene. Not the cutscene, the voice scene. Now we have this, and then we send something as proof. I just feel like if we don't have any of the voiceovers, we can get through it faster. So remember, 211. Press the top.
Well done. Perfect. We're receiving the data. Transmitting it has apparently alerted Zor's assassins to your position. Good for them.
Room service.
The old gun through the mail slot trick. I used to do that at the office when I was an agent. I was asked to stop.
Okay, we need to be very quick with this to ensure that we don't get stabbed. It's either that or you can move forward.
The old spear through the ceiling trick. Never got a chance to do that one at the office.
Now they're going to come over here, and the best bet is to grab something. Oh, they shoot a grenade. Oh, they shoot at you, apparently. So, like I said, we can speed run through it. One, two, three.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen. The train
1, 2,
has run
3.
into But don't worry, we'll sort it out and have you moving again shortly. For your safety, please remain in your cabins.
That. This. They're not 4. 5. Here we go. Now we can remove those. Grab this. Remember, 2, 1, 1. My gosh. Do that. Put that there. Now that we are able to skip the dialogue.
Room service.
Right, we've taken the gun now. And the person will come and start trying to scale the roof. See, the handler still speaks though. That's the only problem. The best bet for this is to get something, put it right up to the turret of the gun and lean it to the side. Now they will throw a grenade and you will have to throw it back. There. You can now grab this and fire it for when the plane comes. Because there will be a plane that comes around here. That, I think, was one of the engines. Yeah, something was shot. So the plane will crash in, and we have now completed the level.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like our little problem has been resolved. We will now continue our journey to the beautiful city of Shimla. Thank you.
I don't know why it's not ending it. And goodbye, there we go. Because of the dialogue. See, the dialogue takes up a lot of time.
Yes, that did count as your vacation, and you just used all of your days. Welcome back.
Seat of power.
We're sending you just outside Madrid to infiltrate a Zoraxis facility, retrieve information on the death engine,
Like I said,
and get out alive.
Do not like the dialogue. Because it's such a persistent thing. I think I am on the wrong bit. Death engine, yes. I'm on the wrong bits.
Well done
Sorry.
sneaking in.
It is my fault, not the game's. Next will be Friendly Skies.
We're calling this mission
Because now we're going to be in a plane on a car. A lighter. A knife, which will
You
be
may
useful.
be wondering why this car can never reach Zanzibar. It has some of the most high-tech weaponry in Dr. Zor's considerable arsenal. Naturally, we'd like to poke at it a bit. Drive it off the plane,
Intruder
and you may
detected.
just earn
Present
that
I.
vacation you're always going on about.
Scan failed. Targeting.
So this,
Laser
you could just move
avoided.
out the way.
Deploying secondary countermeasures.
Oh,
this
the
is what
old
the knife is
ticking
for.
bomb. I'm partial to plastic explosives myself, but you must respect the classics.
How to armor
You'll
bomb.
need to
1,
cut
2, 3.
those
So
wires,
green,
Agent.
yellow, blue, green. I'm pretty sure. Yellow, blue, green. To disarm
No
it.
ticking is good ticking, as they say. Now, can we please focus on
Weapons
getting the
offline.
car
Next
out
message.
of the plane?
Zor, there is an urgent matter we must discuss. Contact me on a secure line immediately.
Right. Here, now we have a screwdriver. We can now access this. This is the master reset.
System resetting. Weapons online.
And we can put in one of these. Which now, if we just pull this, we can drive off.
A bit unconventional, but then again, convention never was your strong suit. You'd better drive the car off the plane before something else explodes.
There we go.
Parachutes
that's number
deployed.
3. That's mission 3 complete. Next, I am pretty sure, is Deep Dive. It is a very stressful mission when you play it. Especially if you're not a keen
We finished
to
dissecting Zor's car,
underwater.
and only 2 technicians died in the process. A new record. A few of Zor's car phone messages were from the head of a pharmaceutical company that produces lady shampoo. I hope they have plenty on hand, because things are about to get hairy. And dirty. Thus the need for the shampoo.
So, we have Deep Dive, which is the next one, and then we have
Your next
Operation
mission
Seat of
will
Power,
take you to the
and then
beautiful
the Death
Caribbean.
Engine.
But this is no vacation. I already told you we can't afford that. You'll need to destroy Zor's top secret submarine, but don't count on using an escape pod. We find those things at the bottom of the ocean all the time. The people inside are usually pretty dead.
So, Deep Dive, Seat of Power, then Squeaky Clean, and Death Engine. So, let's get started on Deep Dive. So like I said, this is a stressful one. You are underwater. You do need to regulate a lot. So,
Welcome
this
to our
is the front level.
state-of-the-art Zoraxis escape pod. An explosion has disabled primary functions. This is an emergency. Please start engine manually. Escape pod drained. Hull secure.
So now we can do this.
Hull secure.
Before we don't want to touch any of that yet. We need to get water into this bottle. We can move this lid, move this pipe, and we can close the water. Open this pipe, let the fuel enter. We can get something like a screwdriver, smash this glass, take the pin out of the fire extinguisher, put it into the grenade so that we can take it out without setting it off. It's best to put it in the box.
Escape pod drained.
There we are. Now, we do also have this. This, as well as this, is numbers coordinating to... I can't remember what it coordinates to, but it's to something. So, what is this? This is primary oxygen. Oh, yeah.
Oxygen level adequate.
Is it drained? Yes. Now engine can start. Now you do want...
Engine running.
When you start to ascend, you do want to have the fire extinguisher in hand because it will blow up.
Wasn't that easy? The engine is engaged and we are starting our ascent. Just sit back and relax. System malfunction. Structural integrity failing.
Now we need this. 1, 2, 3. And we need to put the water inside of here. And to seal up these holes.
Would you like to vent oxygen? Venting oxygen.
So now we refuel the oxygen.
Warning!
I've forgotten what to do.
Engine overheating.
Oh, I already poured the water in it. What do you mean overheating?
Engine temperature critical. Explosion imminent. Self-destruct in 90 seconds. Enter override code to abort.
So this is what this... So 72538. So you have... wow, this is finicky. 7. So... an odd number is Q. So... 7.
5-digit code required.
2. 5. 3. Set back to Z with 8.
Self-destruct aborted.
Now we can grab this flare gun, open up this hatch, and shoot
We
it.
hope your escape pod experience
Our communications
was a
are
pleasant
back.
one. Please gather all your belongings. Open hatch above
Ah,
you
there you
and
are,
signal your
Agent.
rescuers.
We thought we'd lost
Have
you
a nice
to the
day.
Isles of the Caribbean. We're approaching your position now.
4 minutes and 34 seconds is not bad for this.
The coordinates you transmitted from the sub before you gave it the old TNT ta-ta point to a hunting lodge in the Alps. Well, don't ask me why submarine coordinates lead to the mountains. I couldn't even begin to want to understand it.
Unfortunately, I've done this out of order. So I did Winter Break, which is this, if I'm correct.
If you guess the hidden hunting lodge, you win the grand prize, which... If you guess the hidden hunting lodge, you win the grand prize, which...
So now I think it is squeaky clean.
Zor's people recognize you now, so you'll be going undercover for this mission. I hope you're not scared of heights.
Squeaky clean, then, if I'm correct, seat of power. We have a gun, which we don't want to use yet, but we want to pointing up
We
there.
believe Zoraxis is creating a deadly supervirus. We know Zor wants revenge on the agency, but this is a tad extreme. Get into that lab, and I'll walk you through making an antivirus.
Breach detected. Initiating security measures.
Now we could do this to like ignore the toxic gas. I don't know why that happens, but it does. You just have to be very careful. See, now that it's gone away, we can use a spray bottle to see the lasers. Okay. Now, if we open this, and use the spray bottle for the lasers, we now have a key pass. We also need to get it through without touching the lasers. There we are.
ID accepted. Security disabled.
Now, we need to unlock the
Full
13.
disclosure, Agent, I don't really know how to make an antivirus. However, Sean in HR says you tested well in chemistry. So give it a go. Save millions of lives and don't blow yourself up.
See this? Only effective on copper. We need GI, which is blue. We need AR, which is green. So we need to open green. And we need Y, which is red. Red is open. So if I pull this, then we get a new batch of everything. Oh. Unfortunate. Now if we was to put these in here, press that button, then that would make this canister, which if we smash there, is corrosive to copper. Now we can open up number 13.
Agent, you've been spotted. Quick, act naturally. They ran off.
There we are.
I always knew you were intimidating. It's your stoic silence.
Right, now we need to find the rest of the paper. We have this, which is that. Basically is saying what it's going to do when in operation. We do need to find, though, another bit of paper for, where is it, for this. Because so far, we don't have anything that will, like, keep that from poisoning everyone, if that makes sense.
Could have used this book during the London incident.
So the best thing to do is just try to fiddle with as much stuff as possible, get as much done as possible, to try and see if there's anything that can be grabbed. Like this, here. R-E-N-N-Y. So this is the chemical for that. So RE, which is purple. NN, which is yellow. And Y, which is red. So you make it, but before you think of doing anything over there by putting it in there, the best thing to do is create a second one. So red, purple, yellow. So look, R-E-N-N-Y. Put it in here. This is because this will move outwards, and you'll need to take panels off, and then you need to put another one inside. So doing it whilst that's happening, it could be a bit frustrating.
Neutralization attempt blocked. Playing pre-recorded message.
Found a conscience despite our threats. Well, I'm afraid you won't have a chance to use your antivirus. We're changing the timetable and launching the supervirus today.
See, now it's locked up. Oh, I was wrong. You need an extra of the copper, I'm pretty sure. So that's purple, red, blue. Oh no.
Agent, if that rocket launches with an active virus, millions will die. Neutralize that virus now.
I don't know where that piece of paper has gone. Red, blue, what was it? Green. Hopefully it was green. Please say it was green.
Launch imminent.
You're too late.
6, 5. Virus payload neutralized.
There we go. Now it's neutralized. When it blasts off into the air, it will blow up.
Well done, Agent. There will be no outbreak today. Let's get you out of there.
God, this is bright. I'm not sure I have done this in order.
While not discreet, you did get the job done. Though, I suppose discretion went out the window with Zor's explosive dirigible over the Caymans last year. Ah, the prettiest explosions are always...
What's the Operation Death?
You must infiltrate Zoraxis Space Corporation.
Oh, yeah. So, this you do first.
Our train
then
defector had information about Zor's next
You
big
do
move.
the Space
It's something
Corporation,
called
which
the-
is kind of a little pain in the bum, and so is this. So we press this button, this opens up this. We do need these.
Well done sneaking in. We know that Death Engine intel is somewhere in here.
We put this here, and then we grab this. There is a scorpion in there. I have no means necessary to react with arachnids at any point because they are the worst. But there should be one more piece. What is this? Oh yes, that's what I just threw away. Typically it's all there. Oh, it's behind this. Here we go. So now this will open the panel.
Dr. Zor.
You were Zor all along. Seriously though, remember what you're after, Agent. It's the Death Engine.
I do have to warn you, this does look really weird. Especially if you're playing it yourself. So if you are playing it, just make sure you're being cautious with it. Here we go. Right, so now, if we grab this, and we can put that in there, unlock.
Ah, the purring of a combination lock mechanism. Unmistakable. Sometimes I do miss field work.
Here we go. See, there is a gas mask now.
Unauthorized Death Engine use. Notifying security personnel.
There is a key down here. These are access key. We also have, I think it's a button. Oh no.
Lockdown mode engaged.
Quick. So this is about the Death Engine.
Who locked this elevator? Come on!
Warning.
Let's get the hot
Death
box.
Engine data wheel removed.
That's the intel we need. Now, find a way to get it out of there intact.
I think.
Targeting highway. Death Engine activation in 10 minutes. Arming the Death Engine.
And if you need to change it, you can just move it around. I think it is up here in
Targeting
wherever that is.
Moscow.
Moscow. But I'm not sure. Could be in
Targeting
America.
New York City. Targeting Los Angeles.
This is more of just a hope you get it right before you get
Targeting
it wrong.
London. Targeting Madrid. Imminent threat.
See?
Engaging evacuation.
Now we need to pull this down. Put this disc in here. Oh.
Bees know I'm on their side, right? You may have bested these bumbling henchmen, Agent, But can you bet these bumbling bees? No, my bees! You
I don't know
will
where
stay
the message has gone
you cross
for
my mind.
this. It doesn't show any instruction. Oh yeah, no, it does. The data slot, which is that. Activation panel. Security harness. Security harness is down. So 0, 1, 0, 1.
Death engine activation
By the way, on being
8
promoted to blowtorch guy, I'm
Focus
very
on
eager to
ignition
see your
matrix.
work.
We need a place for this, and I cannot find it. It typically does go here. Oh, here we go. Now.
Your launch sequence initialized. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
Come on, today!
I'll pop and away.
Well done retrieving the Death Engine intelligence agent. Now,
just like that one, the Death Engine is
the data reel you retrieved from
in the backside. It is, I think, the longest mission in the game. But based on how you play, it could, you know.
When I said infiltrate, I didn't think you'd hijack a personnel shuttle. I'm impressed. Our intelligence tells us the Death Engine is run by a single Zoraxis operative who will likely mistake you for a henchperson. Remember, Agent, destroy the Death Engine at all costs.
Personnel shuttle, you're cleared for docking. Come in, shuttle. Hello? Of course, they sent me a new assistant at the worst possible time. Brace
Right.
for impact!
Yes. Death Engine is going to fire. There's going to be a hole here, but that's what this is about. Now, we open this.
Glorious, isn't she? I get chills every time she fires.
Death engine activation in 10 minutes.
Note to self. Check on fuses and adjust risk assessment calculations.
This can of food we could use as a like, what is it called?
Not dead yet. I'll put you
A
to work
fuse?
as soon as I can confirm your arrival with ground control.
Now, if I open that, I'm gonna move this up here. This is for the oxygen. This is for this stuff. This is gravity controller. As you can see, it controls the gravity.
They're in a Zoraxis personnel shuttle. Yes, I can wait.
And then if we move it to the left, sorry, the other way,
Dr. Zor,
move it
what a unexpected surprise.
forward.
Obviously. That's hardly my problem, is it? I see. Yes. No. Maybe. I'll take care of it, I suppose. Understood. I said I understand. Well. You're far from home, aren't you, Agent? To think that I
Now, if
almost
we
removed that radioactive waste from your
shut
docking
this
bay.
door.
I received your file and there's more here
The
than
best thing to do is put 22:30. Like, it shows there what your clock time is. That is what this code is. So 22:30
Only
for
I
me.
know the combination to the lock and it changes all the time.
There we are.
I knew people wouldn't take Z-mail security seriously.
That goes there. This now control. If we were to turn the power off, do this here.
Just keep that off if I cannot let you use that manipulation.
This now controls this magnetic arm.
But enough is enough. Lighting trajectory, calculating force, and catch! You're starting to get on my nerves. If you destroy my work, you're going down with it.
Right. So she will throw out another of the the like radioactive boxes, that goes into that laser core right there, and then the whole system blows up.
Destroying this station will set humanity back a generation's worth of scientific progress.
Yes, but if it's to save humanity also, it's also worth it. Now, we just need to wait.
Why, yes, I...
Yes, here we go.
And... catch!
See, now if we catch this...
Dexterous of you. Don't get any silly ideas now.
There we are.
What have you done? We're both going to die. Be seeing you, Agent.
Sayonara, psoriasis, I don't know.
Agent!
Thank you very, very much for tuning in and watching this
Well,
playthrough.
Agent, you finally did it. You're dead.
If you want me to play
At least officially.
another set
It
of
was
games,
an easy sell. There was really
Shut
no
up,
way you
Handler.
should have survived. What is yours?
there. Like I said, thank you for watching. I will be playing the other two of I Expect You to Die. I'll be playing the second and the third one in full, hopefully. I'll be posting these on to YouTube, that's where they're going. And if you want me to play any more games, like puzzle games, or more of like action games, or like gun games, or whatever, anything you want to see, please comment, because it helps me know what you want. The best thing to do is, in my opinion, like, subscribe to know when I next post, and I'll see you all on the flip side.